Hi everyone, my name is Makumba Gerard of Edumat. In this video, we are going to look at application of errors in our daily life. But before we go in for it, if you are new here at Edumat, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell such that you can be notified of the new videos that we make and upload every day. So let's get straight into it and see you there. Application of errors, and we are going to have a guiding question here. John has a working capital of 200,000 shillings. He deals in Chapati Business and chips. He makes a profit of 50,000 shillings in Chapati with a margin error of 10%. He makes a loss of 30,000 shillings in chips business with a margin error of 5%. They need us to determine his maximum income, minimum income, and then later on maximum income as a percentage of the capital. Now, to get the maximum income, it means he got the maximum profit and minimum loss. That's when he can get the maximum income. So to get the minimum income, it means someone got the minimum profits and the maximum losses. Alright? So let us get started in that line. So we are going to start by looking at Chapati Business, which brought in a profit. Brought in a profit of 50,000 shillings, and the margin error is 10% of this amount here. So 10 over 100 times 50,000, which gives us 5,000. Then we find the profit range. Profit range is equal to 50,000 plus or minus the error margin, which is 5,000. So from here we can be able to get the maximum profit and the minimum profit. Maximum profit is now equal to 50,000. This is only under Chapati. 50,000 plus 5,000. So maximum profit becomes 55,000, and this is, let's come to finding the minimum profit. Minimum profit is going to be 50,000 minus the error margin, which gives us 45,000. So having collected information about Chapati, let's go and collect about chips. Chips business makes a loss of 30,000, okay, with an error margin of 5%, okay. So chips, we make a loss of 30,000, and the error is 5%, which is 5 over 100 times now the 30,000. So the error here becomes 1,500. Then the loss range is going to be equal to 30,000 plus or minus the error margin, which is 1,500. Here we can now be able to get the maximum loss and the minimum loss. So maximum loss is going to be equal to 30,000 plus 1,500. This gives us 31,500. This is the maximum loss. Let's get the minimum loss. Minimum loss is equal to 30,000 minus 1,500. This gives us 28,500. Now, how do we get income here? Income is as a result of getting profits and you remove losses. So he has two businesses, Chapati and chips. So let us have this. Income is equal to profit minus loss. So Roman numeral 1, they need us to find the maximum income. We shall only get the maximum income if at all the profits are maximum and the losses are minimal. Okay, that's when we shall have to get the maximum income in Roman numeral 1. Now this here is profit maximized minus losses minimized. Okay, but we have the maximum profit, which is here, and it is 55,000. This here is the maximum profit that we have, and the minimum loss is 28,500. So when you subtract here, the maximum income will be 26,500 shillings. So we are done finding the maximum income. Next, we need to find the minimum income here in Roman numeral 2. Minimum income comes in when you had minimum profits and then maximum losses, and that's what you're going to have here in Roman numeral 2. Minimum income, this is when we had minimum profits minus when we had a big loss, which you call loss max, right? So we computed minimum profit is 45,000 right here, and the maximum loss is 31,500. So we are substituting them here. This is going to be 45,000 minus. So when we press on our calculator and we subtract, we shall have to get minimum income as 13,500 shillings. Surely you can see here, this amount is bigger than this amount. This is the maximum income and this here is the minimum income. Roman numeral 3, maximum income as a percentage of the capital. Our capital, John has a working capital of 200,000. So let's go to Roman numeral 3 there. You need us to find the percentage of maximum income. This here is equal to, maximum income is 26,500 divided by the working capital, which is 200,000, then times 100. So when we press on our calculator, we shall have 13.25%. Then part B here, if the income tax is 5,000. Now this income tax doesn't care whether you got the maximum income or minimum income. Alright, for it is uniform. You are obligated to paying this. They now need us to find the percentage of the tax, and we have to give our answer in a range of values. That means we have to find the minimum percentage and the maximum percentage. Now let us get started there. Part B, we are going to get the percentage income tax on minimum income. This here, we know that they have to pay 5,000 divided by what is our minimum income. It is here 13,500, then times 100. So when we compute on our calculators, we shall get 37.04%. So when we make the minimum income 37.04% of that money will be taxed. Let us also get the percentage income tax on maximum income. So percentage income tax on maximum income, this is going to be equal to 5,000 divided by the maximum income, which we have here 26,500, then times 100. So when you press on our calculators, we shall have 18.87%. They needed us to give our answer as a range of values. That means the maximum and the minimum percentage ranges for income tax is now equal to, let's bring the minimum percentage, which is 18.87%, 37.04%. So we have come to the end of the solution to our example here. Right after here, I'm going to give you one question which you have to try out at the end of this video, and we concretize the mathematics. A trader in tea and coffee makes an annual profit in tea of 1,080 million shillings with an error margin of 10%. He makes an annual loss in coffee of 560 million shillings with an error of 5%. Then they need us to find the range of values representing his income. Given that his gross income tax is 75 million, express it as a percentage of his gross income, giving your answer as a range of values. So this is where I'll end with this video. Once again, I want to thank you very much for being part of my good audience. If you are new here at EduMath, consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, recommending and sharing with your friends. So from us, EduMath, we wish you the best and God bless you.